On Friday was the second Renaissance breakfast of the year. To get on Renaissance, you have to have good grades, a limited number of tardies, no office referrals, and some other things to get onto it. Everyone that is on Renaissance was given the choice to go down to the Killer Building to have biscuits and gravy or juice and milk. Monday, the 31st, was the beginning of the bad winter weather that let us go home at noon and left us out of school for the rest of the week, and also pushed our last day of school from May 18th to May 25th. Due to the bad weather, we missed out on homecoming and the Knox County basketball game.
In Friday night's games, the Tigers traveled to Canton. In the girls' game, Brashear and Canton traded baskets in the first quarter. Both teams had 5 baskets, but the Tigers were all 2-point shots, while Canton had 4 3-point shots, which gave them the lead of 14-10 at the end of the first quarter. The Tigers closed the gap by 1 point at the end of the second quarter and went into halftime with the score 21-20. At the end of the third quarter, the Tigers were still down, but at the end of the third quarter, the score was 25-24. In the fourth quarter, Brashear fell short, and the final score was 42-32. For the Lady Tigers, Stephanie Elsie scored 8 points. Shelby Salter, Meredith Thomas, and Sydney Slavin had 6 points each. Abby McKim had 4, and Olivia Thompson scored 2 points. In the first quarter of the boys' game, Canton started shooting right off the bat, which put them up 8-0. Brashear adjusted and closed within 3 points by mid-quarter, but at the end of the first quarter, Canton had the lead of 22-15. At the end of the second quarter and going into halftime, Canton extended their lead to 41-22. Canton continued their lead in the third quarter and held the Tigers to a pair of free throws while they extended the lead to 56-24. And Canton took the win with the final score of 62-34. For the Tigers, Hayden Hausman scored 6 points, Cody Snelling added 5, Adam Songer, Taryn Treasure, and Jay Scudder had 4 points each. Joseph Woods, Nick Thomas, and Joe Clarkson all had 3 points each, and Zach Reeves scored.
This last past week has been our Brashear tournament. Along with the games, we've had other activities. Monday night, during the games, the 16 Little Tiger Cheer Cups went out and performed multiple cheers with the high school cheerleaders. The 82nd annual Brashear tournament got underway Monday night with 4 first-round games. This year's teams include Marion County, Kirksville JV, Brashear, Macon County, Knox County, Atlanta, North Shelby, Novinger, and Canton JV. Both the Brashear teams played Monday night. The girls played Macon County and the boys played Knox County. The Brashear girls got on the scoreboard first, but Macon County stayed with them every step of the way, with Brashear leading 10-6 after the first quarter and 17-14 at halftime. By the end of the third quarter, Macon County had tied the score 22-22, but Brashear retook the lead in the fourth and held for the win of 34-30. Brashear's Meredith Thomas scored 11 points, Stephanie Elsie, Katie Smith, and Sydney Slavin had 6 points each. Ivy McKim added 3, and Shelby Salter scored 2 points.
On Monday night, the Brashear boys started off the Brashear tournament with playing third-seeded Knox County. The Brashear boys used some hot shooting and pushed the pace to take a 17-12 lead against the Eagles after 1 quarter and a 33-18 lead at halftime. Brashear maintained their momentum after halftime, extending their lead to 47-25 after 3 quarters. Knox County caught fire in the fourth quarter, scoring 29 points, but Brashear knocked down 7 out of 10 free throws, along with a few timely buckets to stifle Knox County's rally and hold a 60-54 win. For Brashear, Cody Snelling scored 20 points, Nick Thomas added 13, Adam Songer had 8, Zach Reeves had 7, Hayden Hausman and Jay Scudder had 4 each, Taryn Treasure had 3, and Joseph Woods scored 1 point.
In Wednesday's championship semifinals, the Marion County girls advanced with a 64-25 win over Brashear, and the Marion County boys also picked up a 50-37 win over Brashear. In the girls' game, the girls held the state-ranked Marion County Lady Mustangs to a 13-6 lead after 1 quarter of play, but Marion County exploded for 27 points in the second quarter to lead 46 at halftime. Marion County extended their lead to 62-14 after 3 quarters and coasted to a 64-25 win. Shelby Salter scored 13 points for Brashear, Meredith Thomas added 5, Stephanie Elsie had 3, and Miranda Creason and Abby McKim scored 2 points each. In the boys' game, the Marion County boys took an early lead, but Brashear stayed close until a late scoring flurry put the Mustangs up 17-6 at the end of the first quarter. Marion County extended their lead to 31-16 at halftime and led 40-21 after 3 quarters. Brashear made a run in the fourth quarter, pulling within 8, but Marion County held off the late charge and won 50-37. For Brashear, Hayden Hausman scored 13 points, Nick Thomas chipped in 7, Adam Songer had 5, Joseph Woods had 4, and Taryn Treasure, Zach Reeves, Jay Scudder, and Joe Clarkson had 2 points each.